What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video, and I'm back with my NFL weekly predictions. Now we're talking week 7 of the NFL season. It's flying by. It always does, and I hate it, but obviously we wanted to slow down, so let's hope it does because I love the NFL season. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button down below, guys. Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. So, as you see on the whiteboard behind me, I've got all of the games for week 7 listed out. I'm going to go ahead and pick every single game straight up and against the spread. And we're going to go ahead and get you guys these picks out there. But first, as always, I got to start with some transparency. How did I do last week, right? And what's my record overall on the season? Or else why would you care about my picks if they're not any good? So last week I went 7-7 straight up picking games, and I went 7-7 versus the spread. So a very average, mediocre week. Took a lot of upsets and it didn't end up working out, but still positive on the year. So that brings my total on the year to 60-34 straight up, and I am 51-43 against the spread. So that's about a 64% win percentage and about a 54% win percentage. So we're still in the positive. We're still above that 50% mark. But I want to keep improving and get better, get to that 70% if we can. So with that being said, that's my to-date results. Let's move in to week 7 picks. All right, here we go. Starting with the Thursday night game. This one is Denver Broncos at the Cleveland Browns. It's a 3.5-point spread in favor of the home team, Cleveland. And this is actually surprising here because the Browns are decimated with injuries, folks. I mean, decimated. Nick Chubb is out. Kareem Hunt is out. Odell Beckham Jr. is questionable. Baker Mayfield might be out. Jarvis Landry, we don't know if he's going to be back yet. So literally their entire starting lineup is out this game or potentially could be out. And so we don't know what's going to happen with all these guys. You could be looking at Case Keenum starting here. But the Browns are at home. Their defense is still elite. And this is a really, really tough game for me to pick because I don't like the Denver Broncos team. I just don't believe in them. After their hot start, they really cooled off like crazy, and they're on a losing streak. Teddy Bridgewater's questionable. Maybe we see Drew Lock. So this is going to be a mess of a game. I would personally just stay away from this one. I don't have a strong feeling either which way in terms of who I like to win this game. So I'm going to probably go ahead and take the Broncos here just because they're the healthier team, folks. Cleveland's decimated, and they could, on a short week, just sit all their guys, and you're talking about all the backups here. So give me the Broncos in this game and to cover that 3.5. But I will tell you, again, if the Browns win this game, I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked. They could still win this game, but I'm going to go ahead and pick the Denver Broncos. All right, let's move on to the Sunday games. We've got the Carolina Panthers at the New York Giants here. And I'm going to go with the Panthers here. The Giants are awful. We know that. -3 is the spread. I'll go ahead and swallow those points. The Panthers, again, they've kind of fallen off after their hot start, but they're still not as bad as the Giants. We're dealing with a bunch of injuries. No Saquon Barkley. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Panthers, who I think just are a better team, well, better coached, and overall better roster. So give me the Panthers even on the road here. Atlanta Falcons at the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins lost last week to the Jaguars, so you would think, oh my goodness, this team is awful. They got the doors blown off them by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But for some reason, they're going up against a team who I have less faith in, and that's the Atlanta Falcons here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Miami Dolphins here. Again, I would stay away from this game too. I just don't have a strong feeling either which way. It's a 2.5-point spread for a reason. But if you're giving me Miami at home and against a team like Atlanta whose defense is awful, Tua's back. So, you know, they have their starting quarterback back and they're relatively healthy. I mean, I know Will Fuller's out, but Devontae Parker could be back. Give me the Dolphins here. I like them to win this game and, of course, cover that spread. So, Washington football team at the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to go ahead and take the Packers here. Look at the football team. Their defense is awful this year. That was the best thing about them. And they don't have that anymore. Their offense is very good with Taylor Heineke. Not much else needed here. The Packers are rolling. Give me the Packers here. -9.5 is the spread. I think the Washington football team can cover that. That's a lot of points to swallow there. So I'll go ahead and take them to cover, but Packers win. Bengals at the Ravens. I'm going to go ahead and take the Ravens here after a dominating performance against the Chargers, which was very impressive. Look, folks, Lamar Jackson, we know he's the real deal because he won an MVP, but he's taking it to another level this year, and you love to see that. So I like I like the Ravens here. -6 is a spread. The Bengals can put up a fight. There's a division game. I do think they'll keep it close here. But Baltimore, they've made me a believer. I thought they were a little bit of a pretender, but they've just been, showcasing and showing up and showing out. And give me the Ravens here. All right, Jets at Patriots. I'm going to go ahead and take the Patriots here. -7 is the spread. I think the Jets cover that. Look, the Jets need more time with Robert Saleh and that new coaching staff and Zach Wilson, the rookie quarterback. They will eventually get better. For them, covering this game, covering this spread should be progress. The Patriots are the better team. They're better coached. The first time these two teams met, it was an absolute, dominating performance by the Patriots. I think Zach Wilson had like 4 picks. So, the deal with Bill Belichick and rookie quarterbacks, unless, of course, he's going up against Davis Mills. But the Patriots still won that game, by the way. So, give me the Patriots here. Jets cover. Chiefs, Titans. This one should be a fun one. I'm going to go with the Chiefs here. -5.5 is the spread. I do think that they cover that. But, man, is there anybody playing better right now than the big dog, Derrick Henry? I mean, Derrick Henry is dominating. Just absolutely dominating. The best running back in football. I don't think it's close at this point. Who can stop this man? Who, right? So, to me, Derrick Henry's been playing unbelievable. But we know the Chiefs are the better football team, even though they haven't shown it this year. And the Titans, for as impressive as Derrick Henry individually has been, they've lost to teams like the Jets, right? They've played down to their competition. So, to me, I'm going to go ahead and take the Chiefs here to win this game, even on the road. All right, Lions at Rams. This should be a blowout here. No analysis needed. The Rams are the best team to me in football, period. I picked them to win the Super Bowl for a reason. That's a mega spread. -15. That's a college football spread. So I'm going to take the Lions here. I can't see myself swallowing that many points. Lions hopefully put up a fight here because Dan Campbell and his guys play hard. But, wow, 15 points. They could do a backdoor cover in garbage time. That's the only way I see it happening. Eagles at the Raiders. You know what? The Raiders impressed me. I thought they would fold after the whole John Gruden fiasco, but they were able to beat down the Broncos. And they're back home here playing against the Eagles team, which isn't very good. Jalen Hurts isn't very good. I'm going to take the Raiders here at home to go ahead and win this game. Again, I just don't believe in the Eagles. I think they're a terrible team, terrible roster. Jalen Hurts, I don't believe he's a very good quarterback. And if you're giving me a Raiders team, again, John Gruden was a very good coach. So losing him isn't that big of a loss. I'll take the Raiders at home. All right, so let's move on here to the other side where we've got the Houston Texans at the Arizona Cardinals. You thought that 15-point spread was big. Look at this one. -17.5 are the Cardinals, the undefeated Cardinals, who are going to keep their undefeated streak going, of course, and win this game against the lowly Houston Texans. And, folks, I didn't take that spread. I'm taking this one. There's absolutely no way I believe in Davis Mills to be able to do anything against this Cardinals team. This could be like a 40-3 game. Believe it, all right? Bears at Bucks. This is another easy one to pick. The Bucks are the better team here. They should win this game. They're at home. 13.5-point spread. That's a monster line. Give me the Bears to cover. And that's not because I believe the Bears will keep up with the Bucs. This could be a backdoor cover. Oh, no. It's just that the Bears play such a very slow style of football that it could literally be a low-scoring game just by virtue of the fact that, the Bears eat up a lot of clock and they play slow and they run the football. So that's how I think they cover. Sunday night football game. We got the Colts and the 49ers -3.5. in favor of the 49ers. We don't know if it's going to be Trey Lance under center or Jimmy Garoppolo, but I'm going to go with the Colts here. The Colts have impressed me. Carson Wentz has looked good, folks, and the Colts are looking like the team that I thought they would be going into this season. Their defense playing solid. O-line's good. Carson Wentz is playing solid. Jonathan Taylor running the football well. I like them more than the 49ers now, who are just, again, they're dealing with a bunch of different things. Injuries all over the place. Like, I'm sorry. Even at home, I'll take the Colts. And finally, we got the Saints at the Seahawks. I'm not picking the Seahawks, folks, until Russell Wilson's back. Going with the Saints here, and I think they cover -5. Even though the Seahawks impressed me with covering against the Steelers, I don't know if I see it happening here. I'm going to go with the Saints. All right, so there you have it, folks, my picks and predictions for Week 7 of the NFL season. Let me know if you agree, disagree, as always. Thanks for watching.